So I'll be just covering one of the very important topics which Vijay covered in the last Peak Impact Mentorship workshop, right? So this workshop conducted on Saturday, right? So which covered the stages of dream. So there are 10 stages of dream, among which I'll just be covering one point, and as it is very concentrated, I'll just be covering one point. So that is the thought. So and the story connected to it, right? So the story goes like this. So there was this young son who was almost 10 years old, okay, and his father wanted to teach him a lesson of life, okay. So they created a rule like this, that son, if you do any error in life, what you do is, in their garden they created one big board where they can go and pin into this board with a nail, right? So every time he will do a mistake, he'll go into this board and pin a nail into it, and every time he does a good thing, he'll take out a nail from it. So like this, their journey started from the age of 10 years till 25 years. So for 15 years, this board had become very messy. So by 25 years old, there was no nails at all anymore, actually, right? So one day his father said, let me teach you a lesson of life. Father said, what do you see in this board? So the son replied, like, there are no nails. So father is like, that's perfect. So what you see in this board is that there is lots of holes. So he said to his son that, let me tell you a simple principle of life. So whatever mess ups you are doing in life, right, they'll stay with you forever in lifelong, right? So like this board, you cannot fix it, right? So when you know what is life is, like, life is not static. So in this case of board, you have to replace the whole board if you want to fix it, right? But in life is a flexible, you can go and fix it at any point of time. So there is a possibility, friends, so that by now, let me consider, by now, from the age of 25 to 45, though you don't want to do any errors for sure, but it will happen, right? You cannot have control on some errors. So when you do some errors, my dear friends, don't behave like this board, become flexible. So some errors may be intentional, confess them and make a promise that you will never do it anymore. But if you happen to have error accidentally, accept them, take responsibility of them, and recover what you want to recover and what you can recover, and move on, and don't be like this board, right? So that was the story which Vijay covered very fantastically, how you can fix things in life. So I'll end with this quote, right? So from Alexander Graham Bell. So most of you have heard of this quote. When one door closes, another opens. But we often look so long and so regretful upon the closed door that we don't see the one which has opened for us.